All right, well, welcome. I'm sure we'll have a couple more people jumping on with us. But welcome. My name is Rachel Hansen. I am a senior director with Pampered Chef. I am in Sun Prairie, Wisconsin, which is kind of near Madison, just north of Madison. And I'm really excited to be with you guys tonight. I'm just going to take a little bit of time to show you guys what all is going to come in this amazing kit, tell you how you can get everything for free. You have just one more week to make that decision to jump in, but they give you 30 days to earn the rebates, so have no fear. So first of all, if you did not know, we have a brand new catalog that comes out September 1st, which, oh my gosh, is like a week away. So exciting. I love it. And one of the things that they changed with the catalog is they updated the 3 different kit options that you have when you give Pampered Chef a try. So there are 3 different options, but the best deal is this one right here. This is the ultimate kit. It has $1,100 worth of product in it. It's only $259, which is a really, really great deal to begin with. But in August, they're giving you guys the opportunity to earn a 100% rebate, which means it's free. $1,100 worth of product free, plus a $250 paycheck. So, pictures are great, but I wanted to give you guys just a little introduction to some of those things that come in the kit, especially since if you're not 100% familiar with the catalog, you might not know what some of them are or what they do. So let's start with that. Try to find a place to put my catalog. There we go. All right, so the big thing that we are super duper excited to have in the kit, I'm just going to start with the big one. This is our quick cooker. And actually I can do this. There we go. All right, we call him R2D2 because he makes cute little noises. All right, so this is Pampered Chef's version of a pressure cooker. We weren't the first ones to come out with one, but we made sure that ours was the best. So we made sure ours was the safest, most easy to use. They put handles right here, so it's easy to move around. You'll notice on the lid, when you go to release your steam, there's a button here, and the steam actually comes out here and aims backwards. So when it's sitting on a surface and you push that button, the steam's actually going to go out and away, which is really nice. A lot of the pressure cookers on the market, you have to put your hand right over where the steam comes out. Ours also locks. It has a little lock as you're using it. It's coming up to pressure. You'll hear just a quiet little click, and it is physically locking the lid onto the base. So it is impossible to remove that lid while it's under pressure, which is fabulous because I'm sure you guys have seen pictures of pressure cooker that did not do well and they open the lid and there's food everywhere. Will not happen with ours. It was actually sent out to a third party to do a lot of safety testing before it was released to us. And that third party found that it was the safest one on the market. It had the highest marks of any of them. So that's pretty cool. So we have like 14 or 16 different features. You can set a delay, so you can set everything in there, tell it that you want it to start in like 2 hours if you don't want to start now, which is great for busy evenings, right? You got sports or swimming or meetings or who knows what. You dump everything in, you say start cooking in 2 hours, and then when you walk in the door, it's ready to go. You can use it as a slow cooker, but basically you just have all these different settings. You choose what kind of food you're making, you turn it, and you press start. Like there's different kinds of rice and grains and different kinds of meats and fish and soup. There's even a dessert button, which is my favorite. So this amazing, amazing piece retails for $240. So do that quick math, right there. Okay, this whole kit I'm going to show you is $259 with a $249 item in it. Mind blown, right? So absolutely, absolutely love the quick cooker, and I'm super excited that they put that in the kit. Oh, and they're also adding in, it comes with a little rack that goes inside, so you can put like a roast on the rack and veggies underneath. But they're all, excuse me, they're also adding one of our accessories, this ceramic bowl, and then it's got a silicone lid. So you could make your stew or your meat and veggies, anything you want at the bottom. You put that right in there, set this on top, and you can make your rice in here. So like think stew and couscous, or you could make your roast and you could steam some broccoli, you know, all sorts of fun options. I made bread pudding in here that was delicious. I've made like breakfast dishes in here, all sorts of really, really fun options. So it's really cool that they included that. So right away you have some different ways of using your quick cooker without having to get anything else. So that is the quick cooker. Please interrupt me as we go. If you have questions about any of these, dive in, okay? All right, another item that comes in the kit, guys, this one's a classic, the large bar pan, all right? So if you're not familiar with stoneware, it's like our flagship pieces. All right, stoneware has been around since pretty much the beginning of Pampered Chef, and everybody loves our stones. Now the bar pan, you can see this one gets a lot of use in my house. See how it's seasoning quite nicely? This is normal for stoneware. That's what it should look like after lots of good use. And the bar pan is my favorite of all of them. We love making homemade pizzas on here. They cook nice and evenly. This natural clay will stay nice and warm. So you go to serve, seconds at dinner, and they're just as warm as the first pieces were. Desserts. Oh, I love making desserts on here. I make a cream cheese breakfast Danish that I only make on this pan, and it is so good. Love. But you can also put, your whole chicken and some veggies around here. You can make dessert pizzas. You can make pizzas with refrigerated crust, homemade crust. You can use this for your cookies. Stoneware is great for cookies because you get even, beautifully brown cookies every time. A lot of people say it's impossible to burn anything on a piece of stoneware. So super excited that they put one of those pieces in there, and it's my favorite one. All right. But then to go along with the stoneware, we've had our stoneware forever, but then they just really upped it on us a couple of years ago, and they brought out the rock crock. Rock crock is also made of natural clay. This clay can actually handle a higher temperature. It can handle 752 degrees Fahrenheit. So this baby, because it's clay and with a ceramic coating, you can use it pretty much anywhere, any cooking surface except for induction because it's not magnetic. So microwave, oven, stovetop, it can handle high temperatures, so it's broiler safe. It can go out on the grill, gas or charcoal. It's amazing. Oh, and it cleans up in the dishwasher because it's got a ceramic coating on it. And this other piece doesn't come in the kit, but I love it so much I had to show you. The other amazing thing this does is it turns into a slow cooker, like all in one. Like think chili, because we're getting close to chili time, right? You start by browning your ground beef. You can brown it right in here, right on the stovetop, and then you pick up the whole thing, you drop it in here, add the rest of your ingredients, slow cook them for a few hours, get all those flavors to meld. Now, it's going to stay nice and warm. Even if you take this out and set it on the table to serve the chili, that stone stays nice and warm. So everything will stay nice and warm. In fact, I use this on the stovetop and I'll boil water or soup or something in there. You can turn off the heat. And normally when you turn off the heat when something's boiling, it immediately goes down, right? Like the boiling comes to an end, or at least goes down to a simmer for a couple seconds. No, not with this baby. It holds the heat so well that it will continue to like actively rapidly boil for a couple of minutes after you turn that heat off. I couldn't believe it at first. It's amazing. But then what's really great, when you have leftover chili, this whole thing will fit in the fridge way better than like a crock pot does, right? So then you can just take the whole thing out tomorrow, throw it in the microwave to reheat leftovers for dinner. And when it's empty, it just goes in the dishwasher. And you did that all in one pot, right? We didn't have to dirty a bunch of leftover containers. We didn't have to heat it up in something else. We didn't have to cook in a pan and then dump it in and then put it in containers to put in the fridge, all in one. Love the rock crock. Now the rock crock is, I'm going from memory now, I think like $139 piece. My goodness. This and the quick cooker together, seriously, mind blowing, you guys. These rock crocks get so much use. I have a couple of each size because we use them so much. So much. All right. So those are like the really big things that come in the kit. But then they've given us a bunch of like amazing must-have favorite pieces. And so I want to show those to you, right? Starting with the batter bowl, right? Now, some of you may have the batter bowl. A lot of people I meet say, oh yeah, I have one of those, but it looks different. Well, the old ones, the handle used to be connected at the bottom, a little more curved. This one's got flatter sides. So this one actually gives you, this new style gives you better visibility as you're mixing things to make sure that you get everything at the bottom. Still has a lid. But what's also nice is now they nest. So when you have the small batter bowl and you put it inside, you don't have it sticking up and out because the handle will actually go over the side and it'll nest nicely. So classic batter bowl. Love that they put that in there. That one gets a lot of use. And it's oven safe, freezer safe, dishwasher safe. That's a great all-around bowl. If you guys don't have one of these, you need a batter bowl in your life. All right. Flexible cutting mats. Everybody needs some good cutting boards in their life, right? I love these because they're super, super thin. I've got 3 of them here. And if I hold them at just the right angle, you can't even see them at all, right? Okay. I actually have a ton of these in my cupboard. Probably like 2 dozen of them. And it takes up that much space, which is fantastic. You can have plenty of cutting boards and they take up a little space. And then they've gotten really, really clever. And they've put some really neat things on here. So as you're cutting, you can also be learning. Like these are all the different types of like most common knives, what they're called and how you use them, right? Most of us have that one knife that's our favorite, it's the go-to, we grab it, we use it for everything. And we don't necessarily know what other knives are for, how to use them. So here you go. They give you a quick little one-liners of the best way to use your knives. All right. Or if you're like me and when you're chopping up, like dicing veggies, you want them all to be uniform, same size, check this out. I don't know if you noticed, but these also have rulers on them. So you can, you know, slice up if you need 2-inch chunks of potatoes, boom, 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 really easy. But this one shows you how big food chunks should be if you're julienning them or fine julienning them or different dice sizes. So that's really fun. And then this one tells you about portion size, okay? So portion size of different things, you know, whether it's your cream cheese or your mayo or cottage cheese, chips or pretzels or butter and oil, like just gives you an idea that you can visualize using your hand or your hands on how much is one portion size. So that's kind of cool that they put those on there. Just gave you some things to look at while you're slicing and dicing, but to also just kind of give you a few kitchen tips and help you learn some things that way. So super duper fun. And of course, to go with cutting mats, life would not be perfect without a couple of really great knives. Now we've got 2 different collections of knives. We've got our forged cutlery, and then we have our color coded. Now all of them come with covers, even these. I just pulled it out of my knife block right here. So a little bit about these. The color coded ones, they have them in all the different knives or in all different fun colors. They're really, really great. These babies are sharp. They're nice and lightweight. They're really, really sharp. So great for anyone who, you know, maybe has, you know, arthritis or wrist problems. Have something that's not super heavy is really nice. And they're really durable. And they're super sharp. Did I mention they're really sharp? So people love them. So this is the utility knife. It's a pretty good all-purpose, whatever you need knife, okay? And that's our color-coded collection. A little bit cheaper price point. It does have a plastic handle on there. But you also get a piece from our forged cutlery collection. So this is the Santoku knife. Really great for veggies. Love it for slicing and dicing veggies. The nice thing about our forged cutlery is they have a lifetime warranty. You'll notice they're perfectly balanced. Nice ergonomic handle here. If you don't know what the forging process is, the way they make these blades, and they are strong, like you cannot bend them at all. The way they make these, the forging process means that they take the steel and they heat it up and they fold it in half. and pound it down. And then they heat it up and fold it in half and pound it down. Heat it, fold it, pound it down. And they do that repeatedly. And then they flatten it and they sharpen it. So this is like many, many pieces of steel just folded over on itself. And it makes for a very, very, very strong knife. And they're so confident in it. Like I said, lifetime warranty on that baby. All right. So other things for slicing and dicing. This is the quick slice. Now this has serrated blades on it. You can see they're kind of in a V shape. And it's got your little stand. So you put your food on here, and you just kind of rock back and forth and slice. It'll make nice, even strips. So perfect for your peppers, your cucumbers, zucchini, soft cheeses like mozzarella. You can do strawberries, mushrooms, apples. I mean, anything that's onions and potatoes are a little bit too hard, but pretty much anything else can go in here. Hard-boiled eggs, 4 at a time. You can get perfect strips. And if you like them diced, after you cut your strips, you just pick up your food, pull your slicer out, turn your food 90 degrees, go again, and now it's perfectly uniformly diced. So this gets used a lot when I make salsa and I'm putting my pepper in there, and I like nice uniform little squares of the pepper. It gets used when I'm making salad. My favorite pasta salad has feta in it. And it's much cheaper to buy the block of feta than it is to buy it already crumbled. So I buy the block and I just shred it myself. Slices of avocado. When you're making a veggie platter, it's perfect size strips of those peppers. So slicing up those peppers, quick and easy, being able to do it yourself saves a lot of money versus buying the veggie platter already put together. So really, really fun tool. Also great for those quick meals, you know, slicing everything, throwing it in the quick cooker, throwing it in the slow cooker. Boom, done. All right. They also give you a manual food processor. Now, Manuel is a friend of mine because he makes amazing salsa. You can chop up herbs and nuts, and you wouldn't even believe what you can throw in here. 3-cup capacity. Just put it in and dice away. Those blades go nice and fast. It'll mix while it's chopping. And let's see if I have it. I do. Look at this. Oh, well, no, I didn't mess my lid. All right. It comes with a lid. So, say you make your salsa. You can take your blade out, snap the lid on. You can put leftovers right in the fridge. So you can serve right out of this bowl. Then you don't have extra dirty dishes. I love. Sometimes I will, if I'm chopping up a lot of veggies for dinner, you know, I might pour out what I'm using for the night and not clean it out completely, not rinse it out. I'll just put the lid on and throw it in the fridge, because then the next morning I can crack a couple of eggs in there, throw in a little bit of cheese, salt and pepper, throw it in the ceramic egg cooker or in a fry pan, and we have an instant omelet. You didn't have to chop up all those veggies, because they're from the night before. And think, like, if you make salsa, you've got some tomato and some onion and some pepper. It's perfect. It's perfect for your eggs in the morning. So that's just a little fun tip with that one. So that's the manual food processor. You can also make like little smoothies in here if you just want one quick serving. You can like breadcrumbs or graham cracker crumbs. Just put it in here, chop it up. I put cookie dough in here. The crumbly topping that goes on pie, like the flour and the brown sugar and the butter, you sit there with your forks and trying to together. Just put it in here, boom, boom, boom. It mixes it, it's perfect, it's done, ready to go. So those are some of our favorite chopping tools. Of course, they give you our coarse grater, perfect for shredding cheese. And it comes with, of course, your little slide that slides on here, has a place to keep your fingers safe, so your fingers are never anywhere near those sharp, sharp blades. All right. And this pushes your cheese down, and you can grate. This way you don't mess up your manicure. You don't get any extra protein in your cheese, because we've all done that, right? Accidentally grated our thumbs or our fingernails. Will not happen with this baby. And it collapses all the way, so it fits nicely in your drawer. But you can pop it open to use it right on your cutting mat, or all the way open so that you can then just grate right over your dish. All right, and then the last cutting related tools they give us, isn't this great? Like a whole selection of different ways to prep. The last cutting related tool they give us are the salad choppers. Now, these are originally designed that you can take all of your salad ingredients, you throw them in a bowl, and then just chop, 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 chop right through the carrots, the cheese, the tomatoes, everything. Just boom, 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 boom. It's done, ready to go. But you know what? Most of us these days use these for meat. So I might take the quick cooker. Drops up here. I might take the quick cooker and throw some chicken in there. Some chicken and a little bit of salsa just out of the jar. I press the chicken button. When it's done, I just reach in, shred, 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 and then serve it up. And you have instant tacos or fajitas or nachos, because that is the perfect chicken for that kind of recipe. Or you can put the chicken in lettuce and make lettuce wraps. So these are so handy. No more like trying to get hot chicken out and slice it with a fork and a knife or shred it yourself. And it means you don't have to cut up raw meat before you throw it in and cook it. So, you know, sometimes you have a recipe that wants cooked diced or cooked shredded chicken, you know, for like a chicken salad maybe. Yeah, no, I don't cut it up on the countertop. I don't get raw chicken juice anywhere, especially I've got young kids at home. The minute I get my hands dirty like that, somebody would fall and need a Band-Aid, right? So not a problem. Just dump the chicken in, off we go. All right, so they also give us the tongs. I just showed you guys these. If you haven't seen them, they're magical, right? See how they're close together? If you aim them towards the food and squeeze them, they pop open so you can serve up. And then if you aim them towards the sky and squeeze them, they lock. Isn't that fun? Super fun. So it's really nice when, you know, say you've got your food that you're serving, okay? You've got the lid in one hand, you've got the tongs in the other, and it's really easy to just kind of lock them and set them in without having to use two hands. And I don't know about you, but those tongs that have the little bar on them, I don't know how many times I've had those and go to reach for food and then the bar falls and then you need two hands, one to hold the bar, one to operate the tongs. No more. We don't have that problem with ours. All right. Are you amazed yet? Like, this is a lot of goodies and I'm not even done yet. I've got still a few more things in the pile here. Garlic press, fresh garlic. Fresh garlic is great for your heart. Fun fact about garlic, keeps bugs away. Bugs don't like garlic, and the more garlic you eat, the less the mosquitoes like you too. So we're getting to the end of mosquito season, but that's a relevant one around here. Comes with a little cleaning brush so you can clean it out before you throw it in the dishwasher. I never really cooked with garlic at all before getting this. We sometimes would have the jar and throw stuff in, but let me tell you, nothing beats the taste of real fresh garlic. Love, love, love. All right. To go with our mixing bowls, they give us not one, but two scrapers. So these are mixing scrapers. And look at how giant this one is. It's perfect for our nice big power tools that we have. These are two of our just standby favorites. So it's the mixing scraper, and this one's actually called the small. Although there is a mini size now too. It's super adorable. I know, it's so cute. I just love it. Love, love, love. Anyway, so these come in your kit. I mentioned salsa, love salsa. You need some fresh lime juice. They give you the citrus press, which I will tell you, this gets out twice as much juice as squeezing by hand. You know, so you just cut your fruit in half, and opposite of what your mind may believe, you actually put the fruit in here with the cut side down and the bump facing up, right? You feel like you want to put it in this way so it fits, but no, you want to actually put it in the other way, because then when you press it down, you're going to invert that line and get all that juice out, that lime, the lemon, whatever in there, mandarin oranges, and get all that juice out. And I actually learned the hard way that when a recipe says to add the juice of a lime, do half a lime. Otherwise, it's really a lot of lime. So if you like lime, that's good. Of course, no kitchen is complete without an awesome set of measuring spoons. These are adjustable ones. So this one goes from 1/8 of a teaspoon, boop, all the way up to a teaspoon, and there's different notches along the way. And this one goes up from a teaspoon all the way up to a tablespoon. So this is all you need as far as measuring spoons. And they pop apart so you can throw them in the dishwasher really easily. And then it just pops right back on, which is super handy. When you're dealing with some of your hot utensils, you need your little hot lips. These are micro grips. They are perfect for like the quick cooker, right? So I showed you this lovely insert that they give you, and you have it in the quick cooker, but now you got to lift it out. So these are perfect for grabbing it and lifting it out without the bulk of big mitts. They're also perfect for grabbing that one plate or that one bowl out of the microwave. When you don't need the big mitts. And I don't know about you, but I hate when I put on a big glove to go and pull a bowl of soup out of the oven or out of the microwave, and then the thumb goes into the soup. Gross. These are the way to go. And then if they get dirty, throw them in the dishwasher because they're just silicone, which is really nice. And a lot of people, actually, if you have a handle on your microwave, a lot of people actually just kind of tuck those into the handle so that they're always at the microwave. So they're always there, ready to use, always handy, which is nice. All right, I mentioned that bar pan and all the desserts and pizzas. You guys hopefully recognize this, the mini stirring spatula. Classic. Everyone needs about 6 in their kitchen because they sadly always go missing. So they've got one in the kit for you. Can opener, smooth edge can opener. It leaves a perfectly smooth edge so you won't cut yourself, and you will not get nicks in the sides of your scrapers, which is a huge bonus. So that'll lengthen the life of those as well. The mix and chop, all right, another standby favorite product, perfect for your ground meats, perfect for making guacamole and dicing up the avocado, all sorts of uses. So this is great for inside the quick cooker or the rock on the stove. Everyone needs a mix and chop in your kitchen. And if you already have one, you probably need 2 because it's probably in the dishwasher every time you go to use it anyway. And then we have, these are the silicone prep bowls. So these are really fun. It's a set of 3, 1, 2, and 3 cup. So what's nice is because they are silicone, they are flexible. So they're great for drizzling and pouring. They're great for ingredients that you might pour into, say, your blender. They're microwave safe, freezer safe, oven safe. So great for melting cheese or melting chocolate. Great for storing things in the fridge because they all come with little lids that pop on. So these are really handy. Another one of those things that I have 2 sets of in my kitchen. I really like them just for, mixing up like scrambled eggs in there too, and then you can just kind of pour them in really easily. Just those simple things like that. So it comes with all 3 of those. And then, as if our pile was not big enough yet, the last thing that they throw in are 2 of our seasonings. They throw in the Southwestern seasoning mix and the garlic and herb rub, 2 of my favorites. So that Southwestern is a really great replacement for like taco seasoning. So fajitas and tacos, I love putting it in eggs. Garlic and herb, so delicious. Great in pasta dishes, great on veggies, just everywhere. So they give you those too. So, oh my gosh, now my counter is full. Can you even believe all this comes in the kit? Now, when you get your kit, see, I don't even have room, my bar pan is still over here. When you get your kit, I mentioned that you can get all of this free this month, right? So the way you do that is with $12.50 in sales in your first 30 days. Super easy. All you have to do is partner with your team. Partner with the person who invited you to join Pampered Chef. Partner with one of us. We've got tons of really great leaders in our team, in our organization, who are fantastic at training. And honestly, if you want to go for it, and if you are willing to partner with us and, take in all the information that we share with you, it is so easy to hit that first goal with your very first party. In fact, Casey on our team is doing it right now. As of a few hours ago, she was only $120 away from hitting that goal. And she still had like 3 people that had said for sure they're going to order. So no brainer, she's got it. So she's going to be submitting those parties. And she's going to have her rebate coming right away, plus a $250 commission check. So amazing deal. The other little bonus actually is that Pampered Chef just revamped their new consultant program. So in addition to earning this rebate, you're going to earn some other free products along the way that are just going to show up in boxes on your doorstep. Oh, it's like Christmas. One of them is the ceramic egg cooker that I mentioned, and that adorable little mini mix and scraper. So that's one of them. Another one is one of our non-stick fry pans. For being in the kitchen, I have everything here. Okay, so one of them is the pan. These are really cool because they have handles that come off. So it's really nice if you go to throw it in the oven, you just pop the handle off, and then when you go to take it out, you just pop it back on. You never have to worry about accidentally grabbing a hot handle because we forgot it was in the oven. And this is dishwasher safe, and it takes up a lot less space when you don't have that handle on there. So that's a pretty cool thing. You can earn one of our stainless steel nonstick pieces of cookware. And then the best part is that at the top level, you can earn the entire knife block set. And for earning these items, they give you 3 months to do it. And that's pretty amazing. Because that knife block set, first of all, it's gorgeous. But it's a $300 and something knife set. Lifetime warranty pieces, my friends. And it comes in the block. Here, I'll show you. Mine's sitting right there. It also has extra slots in it, so you can see I've got some of my color-coded knives in there. But it comes with a ton of great knives. The honing tool, the new shears, which come apart for easy cleaning. So all sorts of really amazing things that are available to you, in addition to all the great money that you can earn. So, you know, we have all sorts of people in our organization. We have some that do 100% of their business online, like on Facebook. They do Facebook parties. They do a couple a week, and they earn really, really good money. They give themselves promotions really quickly, up their pay really, really quickly. Like, I don't know where else you can go and get like a 40% raise in your first 3 months. But with Pampered Chef, you can do that for yourself. It's pretty amazing. And then there's some people that like to do live cooking shows where they take their products, they go into someone's home, they invite all their friends there, you know, host invites their friend. You cook together, you have some beverages together, and everyone has a really fun time. And some people like me do a mix of both. So lots of options out there. We have training available 24/7 for you guys. There's a brand new program Pampered Chef put together, so it even caters the training to you based on what you need at the time, which is also pretty darn amazing. So you then know that you're getting just those little bites of information at the time that you need them, so you're not as overwhelmed with everything that's available to you. So with that, I know this is like a lot going on, but does anybody have any questions? Claire, if you're still around, is there anything that I should add?
I am right here.
Hi.
Hey. So who's all on here tonight?
There was someone who was on that just disappeared a couple minutes ago. And then Josie is on. Josie, I met at an event a week ago, and she's thinking about it. She might join us tomorrow night too, which would be really fun.
Awesome.
Yeah, I know she's muted, but she's been watching because she's been throwing some comments. So Josie, do you have any questions? Is there anything you want to see again?
Nothing off the top of my head at the moment.
Excellent. Good. Was it helpful to kind of see everything and see what it does?
Oh yeah, it was definitely a lot more informative to see them, just instead of like them all piled into the very nice photo, but to see them all in action was pretty cool. Like
Awesome.
we talked about, as much as I love cooking, had never heard about Pampered Chef before, and this is all a lot of really cool stuff.
It is. It is. And the other thing I didn't even mention is they actually give you like not one but 2 giant tote bags. So if you do those in-home parties, you have a way to carry everything. Otherwise, makes a really great bag for going to the grocery store because you can fit a ton of groceries in there and advertise your business at the same time. So that's pretty cool too.
We always need more reusable bags for the grocery store.
Especially really nice durable ones. That's a really nice one.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, good. Claire, is there anything that you think would be good to add?
Did you talk a little bit about travel?
Oh, I did not. I did not. Still trying to get the lids go back in the drawer. So travel, that is a really great perk of your Pampered Chef business is that you do have the option to work towards earning free vacations. My family has been on 6 of them in my 7 years in the business. Claire, how many have you been on or earned?
I think like 21, 20,
Isn't that awesome?
21.
That's awesome. So they have flown us all sorts of places. This year we're earning a trip to Disney World in Orlando, which is really great. I'm looking forward to it. They actually do Disney about 5 years ago. Well, 4 years ago when we went, my kids were 3 and 1. And immediately when we got on the plane, they asked when we could go back to Disneyland. And I told them I had to wait 5 years. When they were 8 and 6, we would go back. So they've been counting down all those years and they're looking forward to it. So, but this year we went to Hawaii, which was so fun. We extended, we stayed there for 2 weeks. We've been to Mexico. We've been out to California a couple times. Where else have we been? Bahamas. All sorts of fun trips. I know Claire's been even more places. So if traveling is one of those things you like to do, this is a really great way to get some goodies in your kitchen, get some more money in your pocket, and earn free vacations. And they treat us like royalty when we're gone. It is absolutely like indescribably amazing what they do for us. I do love to travel a lot. A lot. And I don't think the boys are going to be upset that they're going to be missing the last day of school to go to Disney. I think they'll be okay with that. But yeah, good one.
So Josie, what kind of money are you looking at earning?
I really didn't have anything in mind, to be honest. Like, I have a full-time job. I work as a market analyst and senior writer for a dairy commodities trading and market intelligence company. So this is more something on the side that would be different and maybe fun to do.
She forgot to mention that she's a food blogger.
Yeah.
Like, this is perfect. You know, it's already like her niche, and already what she does is, you know, share food related things with people. So yeah, it'll be really fun.
Her food's delicious. This is her girlfriend. I'm sitting right next to her.
What'd you say? Was that Bridget?
Yes. I'm sitting next to her blogging and I got distracted and watched her presentation.
Were you drooling? Because it makes me drool, and all these things came out of my kitchen.
I mean, I'm drooling thinking about the things she could make for me with all those tools.
You know, you can use them too. Both of you can use them.
I don't cook that often. She likes cooking. I like baking.
Well, then you've got the bar pan for the baking. We got the rock crock for the cooking. Everybody will be happy. It'll be great.
Yep.
It'll be great. Well, and what's really nice is you guys can work as a team, right? You know, one of you gets the kit, and I mean, we've had couples who've done this before. We've had friends that have just decided to kind of work their business together. So that's always an option for you guys too. Hey, Kasha.
Trying to figure out how to do all this stuff here. All right, I got video, audio. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right. So I think Tammy was on. She had to go to something else, and I think she works in the morning, so she hopped off. So,
That was Tammy.
but I switched. Yeah, I switched my shift around tomorrow, and I work a night shift instead of a PM, so I'll see if she can come tomorrow. So
Perfect. Awesome. And I know
All right.
Josie was about coming tomorrow too, so
Stop by and see you guys.
yay! That'll be fun.
And
That'll
we
be fun. We're gonna have,
socialize.
yeah, there you go. We're gonna have lots of delicious food to try. We're gonna be playing with some of the new products.
Ooh, fun.
I know. Like the blender that's sitting right here.
In prime position.
What's that?
It's in prime position. Your new favorite thing.
I use this thing multiple times a day. I'm not even kidding. Not even kidding. And then I found yesterday morning, Claire, I don't know if you've tried this, Kelly Smith posted a recipe for chocolate peanut butter lattes in there. Holy moly, they are good. We've made them 2 days in a row now.
Oh my God, that sounds amazing.
They are, so it's with cold brew coffee, which I always have ready to go in my pitcher in the fridge. So cold brew coffee and some milk, some ice cream, some homemade peanut butter, and some chocolate sauce. Hit the smoothie button and they're perfect and beautiful and so delicious. So, you know, I'm probably just gonna have ice cream for breakfast every day now. So, excellent. Well, if you guys don't have any questions, then I am going to go ahead and turn off the recording.